My name is Conrad Michael, and I will be a junior in the fall. My major is Sustainable Material and Technology. Thank you for taking the time to hear my proposal. We look at these students and we ask these questions. Are these students learning what they need to know? How effective is the teacher? There are many ways to address the issue of low student response. Many of them would require policy change. I am providing recommendations that are simple and inexpensive. What influences students' attitudes towards teaching evaluations? Apathy, perceived lack of anonymity, especially in small classes, lack of importance, inconvenience. These are some of the reasons students fail to comply according to research on the topic. Studies show that rates in the 80 to 100% range are adequate for class sizes to provide statistically reliable data. Responses at this school in spring 2015 were 48.98 and fall 2014 were 49.25. These rates are consistent with other universities. Rates have consistently dropped over the past decade with the switch from pen and paper to online evaluations. Chin's study shows that the student's amount of effort is directly related to the outcome. If teaching evaluations are used for purposes that the students do not consider important, they will have little motivation to give input. Students consider an improvement in teaching the most important result of the teaching evaluation process. The second one is the improvement in the content and format of the class. Students have shown that some incentives are highly effective, such as posting grades earlier. The objective I would like to address are students will have an increased understanding of the purpose of the evaluation among faculty, students, and administration. Students will have a concrete evidence of the feedback they provide produces results. Instructors and students will increase engagement in the evaluation process. Students have little knowledge about the impact of the course evaluations on faculty members, department, and the university as a whole. By sharing information and following through with students' reasonable expectations to be a part of the student course evaluations, students have more investment and more interest in the system. Students' feedback provides valuable information, and accountability must be reciprocal in the involvement. Provide students with positive feedback and concrete evidence that changes are made in teaching styles, course content, and format. Instructors can include a short note of any changes made in the course on the course syllabus for the next semester to let students know that their input does matter. If students have more meaningful interaction during the semesters, they are more likely to follow through by responding to course evaluations. Multiple evaluations may be given throughout the semester, creating a more direct line of communication. The first formative evaluation should be given at week 4, giving the instructor an opportunity to address students' criticisms and concerns and make adjustments. The formal teaching evaluation, given at week 14, provides another opportunity for students and the administration to provide the student with relevant information about the uses of the evaluation. The schedule would need to be revised to include the evaluation at week 4. The formal evaluation would still be at week 14. Cost should be minimal. Faculty time to announce the changes and discuss the results with the students. Staff will need to revise the instructions and forms and the printing costs of the new form. While no single strategy will address all of the reasons students do not respond to class evaluations, the changes I propose can have a positive impact on student participation. An increased understanding of the use and purpose of student teaching evaluations will result in the students being more informed and more inclined to participate. By providing evidence to the students that their feedback matters, students will be more likely to comply and request to complete the evaluation. Finally, by administering a formative evaluation at week 4 and collaborating with the instructor about the results, students will be more likely to comply. Their participation on the evaluation with an outcome of the instructor being open to the idea of making changes in teaching, course content, and format will enhance their investment in this process. They would be more likely to follow through with a formal assessment. We know under current policy we will never get a 100% response rate, but the whole process and relevancy can be improved if we use recommendations in this presentation. Thank you.